Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to talk about Ncert Classic Science Chapter 1 Food, where does it comes from? Let's see what are all the contents that resides within this chapter. First one is food variety, second one is food ingredients, third one is food sources, fourth one is plant parts and animal products as food, fifth one is what do animals eat. Now, before going into the topic, let us discuss the three main parameters that are required for crop cultivation. First one is accessibility, second one is climatic condition, third one is lifestyle. Food variety. In our day-to-day life, we eat at three different times: morning, afternoon and evening. In the morning, we prefer to eat tiffin items like idli, dosa, chapati. While in the afternoon, we prefer to eat rice items like sambar rice, curd rice, etc. But in the evening, some prefer to eat tiffin items, some others prefer to eat rice items. We also change our food preferences during different seasons. For example, during summer, we prefer to eat cold food items like lassi, cool drinks and ice cream. But when it comes to winter season, we like hot spicy foods and soups. In India, food varies regionally from state to state. For example, in South region, we prefer to eat idli, vada, sambar, dosa, etc. Whereas in northeastern state, people like to eat momos and noodles. In Punjab, they prefer to eat parota and chapati. In this chart, you can see we cultivate different kinds of foods in different regions. For example, in the coastal region, we cultivate rice, coconut and fishes. In central regions, we cultivate wheat, maize, etc. Whereas in Ganges plains, we cultivate vegetables. In alluvial plains, we cultivate fruits. In western areas, we cultivate dates and pulses. You may ask yourself why we cultivate different crops in different regions. Just recall the three parameters I said earlier. These three parameters plays major role in crop cultivation. For crop cultivation, we need larger area and soils that are rich in minerals. Also, the climatic condition around the area should support the crop cultivation. Third one is lifestyle. It indicates the crop should be cultivated in a pollution-free environment. Food ingredients. Ingredients are substances that are combined to create a particular dish. For example, to prepare rice, we need rice grains and water. To prepare idli, we need rice and urad dal. For chapati, we need wheat or atta, salt, water and ghee are the required ingredients for the food preparation. Sprouted seeds. Seeds that produces sprouts are called sprouted seeds. These sprouted seeds are rich in nutrients. For example, take a bowl and fill the bowl with water and add chana seeds. Now keep the bowl aside for 24 hours. The next day, dry the water from the seeds and put the seeds in a cloth and keep it aside for next 24 hours. The next day, when you open the cloth, you can see a white formation around the seeds. These white substances are called sprouts, and seeds that produces sprouts are called sprouted seeds. Food sources. To prepare food, we need ingredients. But where does these ingredients comes from? The answer is source. What are the sources for these ingredients? There are two types of source. One is plant source and animal source. Plant source gives vegetables and fruits, whereas animal sources like hen, goat and cow gives milk, egg, cheese and meat. Is there any ingredients that comes from either of these sources? Yes. Salt and water. Salts are obtained from salt water. The sources of salt water are seas and oceans. The source of water is rain, river and pond. Plant parts and animal products as food. Plant has 5 different parts: seed, stem, leaves, flower and fruit. We get our ingredients from these 5 parts. Now let's see the plant ingredients that we use in our day-to-day life. The first one is seeds. Example, rice, wheat and mustard. The second one is leaves. Example, cabbage, pudina and spinach. Third one is roots. Example, carrot, beetroot and radish. Fourth one is flower. Example, broccoli and cauliflower. Fifth one is root. Example, onion, garlic and potato. These 5 parts are edible parts of the plants. Edible part means eatable parts. Non-edible parts means non-eatable parts. Sometimes plants gives more than one ingredients. Example, mustard seeds gives oil, whereas mustard leaves are used as vegetables. Animal products like milk, cheese, butter, yogurt, curd are used as dairy products, whereas animals like cow, goat and chickens are used as meat. Honey. What are the sources and where does it come from? For humans, the source of honey is beehive, but the main sources are flowers. Bees collect nectar, that is sweet juices from flowers, and stores it in their beehive, then converts these sweet juices into honey. We collect honey from these beehives. Why does bee store honey in the first place? Because flowering seasons are not available throughout the year. So bees store their honey in the beehives to survive the winter seasons and feed their young ones. Now we have come to our final topic. What do animals eat? Based on their eating preference, animals are classified as herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Herbivores are animals that eat only plants and plant parts. Carnivores are animals that eat only other animals. On the other hand, omnivores animals eat both plants and animals. This concludes our first chapter. In our next video, we will discuss chapter 2, food and its components. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Thank you and subscribe to our channel for more videos.